everybody, and welcome to another video. So happy to have you all here back on the channel again, watching another video. If you haven't joined the community yet, click that subscribe button down below, give the video a like and share as much as you want. So anyway, today we're going to delve into the issue of editing and getting your video out there on the YouTubes. Now, some of you may think that getting a video out, editing is a very long process, takes time, and you're never going to be able to achieve a quick edit and get those videos out there as quickly as possible. Well, you know what? Some people do it. Some people do daily vlogs, and some people don't do it, which is the other way around. But anyway, I'm going to show you today how I edit my vlogs, and we're going to do this in real time, so this video might be a little bit longer than usual, but you'll see in real time, and I'll put a timer down in the corner somewhere to see how long it takes me to edit one video. And the video we're going to edit today is the video that was uploaded previously. It's the white balance video. We're going to edit it as we would normally, however we're going to leave out the little changes of white balance, etc., because a normal video wouldn't have those kind of adjustments. So let's get to the computer in a second and we're going to start rolling. The only thing I've done on the computer at the moment is I've taken the SD card out of the camera and I've copied the file with the recorded footage onto the desktop. Now, like I said in one of my previous videos, I record the majority of my videos, especially when it's a product review or something, in one take, and that's what we have here. We have a long file, so just bear with me for a second. I'm going to open the Final Cut Pro, which is my editing software of choice. So once that opens up, and by the way, if some of you are wondering and thinking that I'm editing on one of the fastest machines available, you will be mistaken, because I still have the Intel based MacBook Pro. So without further ado, let's get onto Final Cut Pro. I'll get a screen recording and I'll see you in a second. Right, so hopefully the screen recording is working. So first things first, I've got this one file and I'm going to drag it in here, and you can see it's a one take file, just under 7 minutes. So there we have it. First thing we're going to do is slightly enlarge it using Command Plus, and right off the bat I'm looking for any gaps in audio. So for example here, audio, so I know that's gonna be me not talking, therefore not doing anything. So I can use Command B using the blade tool and I can cut that out, because I know that's me going to get the grade card. So I have cut that out, and now we kind of go for the beginning. Right, why have I got that there? That shouldn't be there, that was from the previous edit. So same again at the beginning, you have this little space where I pressed record but only started talking here, so you can put the playhead here. I've got a shortcut Q which cuts everything in front of the playhead, and W cuts everything after where I put the playhead. So we're going to put a nice cross dissolve in here to the beginning, so it kind of goes from black to the video. Nice dissolve there, and then I stop talking here, and I know when I stop talking here, because I give myself kind of natural pauses, is where I put space for the intro, so I can cut out that section over there. I've also got a folder directly on my desktop with all the stuff that I need quickly for my edit. So I have a YouTube folder. In that I've got a intro folder, and I can pick one of the intros that I like, and I think for this one, I don't know, let's pick that one. Now I can see straight away that that is a little bit too loud, so I'm going to click on the intro, we've got, as you can see here, some peaks, and that was just the way the intro was done. Go and reduce that by 4 decibels. That's cool. And now I also know that for some reason I've set the mic input on my camera a little bit too low, so I have to increase, and normally you wouldn't have to do this if you've set it right, but I need to increase my volume on each of the audio clips by 9. So just quickly, and you can see there's it going there. That's that clip, and that clip as well. We're going to increase by not 90, 9. And I think that would be it. Okay, let's go for the end. Again, some little bit of clear space from the time I finished talking. Said goodbye to you all, and then press the record button again to stop recording. Go into my YouTube folder again, and I have my end screen, so I'll just pick an end screen and pop it in there. And again, I slid it in the wrong place and slide it in. Why is it not going? For some reason it doesn't like that, which is the first time it's happened. Or has it done it? Let's quickly play it back. No, it hasn't. So let's try again. There we go. And the reason it's just giving that message because it hasn't got enough time to do a proper transition, so that transition is done. Now, I know I've made a couple of mistakes where I just kind of got muddled up with the words, so normally I would go at this point in time and go through and listen to this video in real time and cut out some words which I've made a mistake. So there was, and most of the times what I'll do, if I'll make a mistake, then I will obviously stop because I've got flustered by making a mistake. I'll pause and I'll give a little wave to the camera, and that way I know that there's something which I said is wrong, and there'll normally be a gap in between with where the sound is. So there'll be a gap like over here, so cut that out. So Shift B, sorry, Command B, and take that away. And if you want to be very thorough, just to double check, because sometimes you will forget the little wave, you can then listen through the whole clip, and again, it won't take you that long. It'll take you however long the one video is, so in this case just under 7 minutes. And there should be an issue here, which was the exposure went wrong for some reason, so we're just going to cut there and cut there. There's a break in here, and delete that. So we've kind of gone from one clip to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips in total. There's a couple of gaps here, so I'm just going to check what's happened in this section. And just playing back quickly with the playhead, I can see there's me probably thinking about my next word, and even my tongue got stuck in between my lips. So there's no sound there, so I'm not obviously saying anything, and I'm not moving at all during that, so we can cut that away just for the video to be more fluid. And then a final scroll just to see what's happening. There's me again, probably started talking too much, so I've run out of breath. So again, a small cut here. So that's job done. And that would be pretty much it for the first kind of edit and run. Now obviously you can see from up here that the whole thing is recorded in S-Log. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top and pick an adjustment layer, put it all the way to the front and pull it way too far, pull it to the end of the video here, just before the end screen goes. And one thing that we'll have to do is cut the adjustment layer in one spot over here, because we don't want any of our S-Log adjustments and color correction to go onto the intro, which is already done. So we now go to our custom LUTs. We're going to drag one over for this one. I mean, I should have done it all and then cut it, but okay, let's see. I've got to add myself some time, and now we're gonna add my own LUT, which is there, and then just having a look here at my luma scale, go and bring down the shadows, increase the highlights, and I'm blowing them out here, as you can see on the right hand side, but that's just purely because of that brightness of the window over here, so I'm not really too concerned about that. I'm more concerned about exposing there, and my face looks around 70-75 on the luma scale, which is cool. And then we're gonna have one more adjustment layer, and we can put that over here. And again, you can do it on an adjustment layer, or you can do it on the footage itself. However, if we do it on the footage, and I've gone too far again, because we've already separated into multiple clips, we're gonna have to do every clip separately. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick the white balance, and if you haven't watched the video previously on how I do it, then go back and watch that. But for the white balance, we're gonna go clicky, balance the color, and now I can hear my laptop's fan starting to rev up, because not only am I editing, rendering, but screen recording at the same time. So this is pushing this old machine to its limit. There we go. White balance, cool. Let me just try over here. There we go, that's much better. So the white balance is done. Just go through, click a couple of times on different parts of the clip just to see how the luma scale looks and how the white balance looks, and you can see the whites are nice and white here. The only thing is we have to go back to the beginning part, because we haven't done anything here. And again, add my LUT, and if you guys are interested in my LUTs, let me know and I'll make a video about them and see if maybe put them up there for you guys. But nonetheless, I'm not wasting time because the timer is on and I need to get this one sorted. So LUT is on there, just the usual adjustments like I did there with the color. Again, I'm blowing out this section over here, and the other one thing is the white balance. So in theory I could copy and paste. Actually, you know what, I'll do that because that means the white balance will match. So I'll just Command C, put the playhead at the beginning, paste that one, and then just cut it with the blade tool, and that should sort out the white balance for me, and it has. So white balance looking pretty much spot on there. Our S-Log is done, the cross dissolve at the beginning is done, and the end screen cross dissolve is done. Now, the other thing I like to do in talking head videos is I like to put some music. So I'll go into my Epidemic Sound folder and I'll drag in a song there. And I know if I put the main talking head volume to +9 decibels, I have to then put the talking head, not the talking head, I have to put the music down to -20. So chuck the music down to -20. Here we're gonna then copy and paste, so just so we have the music that carries on, and here as well. Don't worry about this, we're going to come back to that. First we're just going to cut the music, and it's very low music, so you won't hear that it's kind of stopping dramatically or not, but cut that and move it over here. So obviously the intro has its own music going through here nicely over to the end of the video, including the end screen, and we're gonna cut that music off. Come back a little bit closer because we want the music naturally to increase in volume once we stop talking and the end screen comes out. So using option, I'm going to click and then option again, and that will allow us to raise, as you can see, the music there. Obviously that's too high, and then at the end of the end screen we want to fade it out a little bit. So that's the music section done. Only a couple of things left, and we're probably on approximately 14 minutes for the edit. So final thing, go to the top, and I want to put my subscribe button. So my subscribe button, I'm going to put maybe 1 in here. The only thing we have to do now is just adjust it to size. So we're going to go and adjust it to size and place it in the right place. So that's that one done, and then copy and paste this in 2 more parts of the video. And the other thing I want to do is throw in my Instagram call out, so that's there. And the same again, we want to just small it down, you know what I mean. Put it in that corner of our choice, which for this video will be the top right, and that is done. Don't forget the hashtag, so let's get Instagram up to hashtag 100, and copy, and I want to paste that somewhere over here and somewhere over here. And for those talking head videos, we are pretty much done. The only thing I would do now is I would go put the playhead right at the beginning and play it through in real time and just listen to see if there's any other mistakes which I haven't noticed in this edit, and just cut them out if I have to. But that's pretty much a single talking head video with 1 take, no script, and that's the way I like to do it. I like to do it with what I feel and how I feel, edited in, let's call it 16 minutes. And by the time I would have listened through this maybe once at the beginning properly, once at the end, and the video is 7 minutes long, so we're talking just over half an hour for an edit. Now obviously these edits can get way more complicated when you have more cuts and you're playing around, but sure, you're going to then expect to be editing longer. I'm just here to show you guys that a talking head video, if you want to, can be edited in a very short time, and this is how I do it. Also, if you're interested about how I make my own little motion graphics, like this one here, or this one, this one here, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to make a video on that. But that's a little bit more upper level to get it, you know, especially to teach for someone that's just kind of learnt themselves at the moment. But yeah, put a comment down below and I'll see what I can do for you about that. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, everybody. Goodbye for now.